Uh, Hello everybody, this is NASCAR33 here, and happy 4th of July, as we're here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, or the Lowe's Motor Speedway as it is called in the original game, for the running of the Lowe's 400, I believe, or the Lowe's 300. I know the race is sponsored by Lowe's. Last time I checked this race schedule, so yeah. We're gonna get on starting lineup. On the pole is Dale Salzman. Alongside him is Al Legacy. Then you got Jonathan Buford, Tu Bronstein, Andy Fell, Jonathan Skoll, Julio Caesar, TJ Starr, Jake Jefferson, Eli Bright, Annie Thomas, John Gilbert, Isaac Nichols, Audra Baranowskis, Benny Watson, Nathan Ormond, Joshua King Jr., Adam Louie, Udemir Sr. Jr., Jordan Carter, Blaine Keys, Jeff Louie, Marty Johnson, Jonathan Hoff, Kameka Jazin, Joshua Nichols, Stuart Gratton, Simon Nichols, Herschel Arvo Alonso, Jeff Bright, LJ Toledo, Zachary Fitzwater, Aiden Shepard, Derek Edison, Nick Smith, Scott Custer, Ty Scott, Joshua Hyatt, John Andrews, Manuel Martin. This is an open car if you guys want it. I am kind of positive that someone signed up for this, although I don't really remember who signed up for it specifically. But whatever. And rounding out the field is Nathan Stapleton in the 05. So now we're gonna get on with the race, and it's actually half as short as the one in the Cup race, or in the Inter 1002 race. So, and this one should be a lot more entertaining than the Inter 1002 one, where we only have few lead changes, and the driver who won the pole won the race. But hopefully that will not be the case here. We'll have things a lot more interesting happening here. And looks like we're gonna have some competition already, as it looks like Jonathan Buford will now take the lead here. Shh. Okay. It looks like so it looks like the 6 will lead the first lap here. And looks like he's going to do this same thing that Jonathan Buford did to Dale Salzman a lap ago. But this time it looks like we're going to have 3 wide. Julio Caesar will now go on the inside here. The outside line worked, we saw, but that doesn't seem to be the case here, because these are different different type of cars from the ones from the Inter 1002 series. In the Inter 1002 series, they used a car yesterday. In this one, they use, of course, the Xfinity models. Oh, we got a caution, and and John Gilbert will lead that lap, and Zachary Fitzwater it was involved in the wreck, and it looks like he just had nowhere to go. John Andrews was clipped by LJ Toledo right there, and Joshua Nichols also had nowhere to go, and as well as Jonathan Hoff, Blaine Keys, Nick Smith, and Zachary Fitzwater over there. That's how Zachary Fitzwater got involved. He got involved in this area here. And Blaine Keys and Zachary Fitzwater have engine problems, so they probably won't continue on to today's race. And pit stops are being made. Isaac Nichols is actually the lead in the lead. I don't know why he's in the lead, but he is. So So it looks like the 98 just took some fuel, and that's it. Because I don't see him being lifted anywhere. It looks like he won the race off pit road because of that. And Adam Louis will be second on the pit road. And then Mr. Jr. rounding out the top 3 on pit road. And now we're going to fast forward on to the restart. Not quite yet. We're getting there. Yep, here we go. We're going to restart on lap 8. And the 39 and the 24 and the 5 are out of the race. And the 5 and 39 I did predict to be out of the race after that wreck, and I was right. And also Dale Salzman, the pole setter's out of the race. So that is unfortunate for him, and hopefully he'll do better next race. And looks like Jeff Louis is going to battle out Adam Louis here. John Gilbert, right there in second. Kermaka Jason in the 19. Looks like John Gilbert will now take the lead here. Stuart Grattan right there in second now. With the help of TJ Starr in the 42. Oh, we got another wreck. I think this had to do with Julius Caesar, maybe. I don't know. He was all the way back there, so maybe he spun out or something. I'm not sure what the caution. Maybe it came out for this. Annie Thomas got spun by. Maybe Annie Thomas got spun or something. I don't know. Could be for debris. I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like LJ Toledo did spin on Annie Thomas around. Luckily, Annie Thomas does not have any damage. Well, at least not on the front end. So she should be able to continue on today's race. However, she will be in near the back. It looks like Stuart Grattan did win the race back to the line. And now we'll see if he'll win the race off pit road. Looks like he'll take the left side tires. I mean the right side. It looks like he takes right sides only. Let's see if anyone else is going to make any moves on pit road. It looks like Stuart Grattan will win the race off pit road. Jeff Louis in second. TJ Starr third. Kameka Jackson fourth. And John Gilbert rounding out the top 5 all on pit road. Of course. And there's everyone else. And now let's go and fast forward on to the restart. Still not there. Anyway. So it looks like we're going to the restart. And the green flag is out, and we'll see if Annie Thomas will not be spun out again. She's probably gonna fall back. That's a smart move because it's less likely that she's gonna be involved in the wreck. You got these guys. Jeff Louis will now take the lead over Stuart Grattan, and Jeff will lead the first lap. There's John Gilbert and Isaac Nichols as well. As it looks like Isaac Nichols will now try and take the lead here. And he'll lead that lap. But it looks like Jeff Bright, the Intercession 2 Daytona 500 winner. It looks like he's going to take the lead. However, we got 2 Bronstein back here as well. She might take the lead. And it looks like Adam Louie will now take the lead. Adam Louie did win the last mile and a half track, and which was at Texas. Same thing could possibly happen here. Oh, we got another wreck. Looks like Joshua King Jr. got spun here. Oh, looks like 2 Bronstein he got in the wall, and it's the big one. And it's the big one at Charlotte. And it's just a huge crash. Ain't Shepard involved. Adrian Jr. involved. LJ Toledo involved. Simon Nichols involved. And it looks like Manuel Martin's out. Oh, Annie Thomas is involved again. And this time she won't be so lucky. Yeah, she stopped on the track and she just got clipped by I think the 25. The 25 looks to be out of the race. Man, that was a massive. That was a definite huge crash. And let's see if Jonathan Skull will make any. We'll see what the current leader. Oh, looks like Hergel Arvin Alonso did not pit, and that will mean he'll be the leader. Looks like Jonathan Skull probably did a gas and go, but it won't be enough for him to get a second off pit road. 3rd overall. And Kameka Jackson won the race on pit road. And it looks like we have a lot of other drivers out of the race. Like Joshua Hyatt, Annie Thomas. I was thinking Annie Thomas would be so lucky in the wreck, and it turns out she wasn't. And looks like Julio Caesar in 32nd, and he won't be finishing the race, as well as the other drivers listed and for tire next to their names. It looks like these guys are kind of They aren't restarting yet. I thought they were. As here we go. Green flag is out. We're back under racing here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. It looks like Kameka Jackson will pull off to an amazing lead. Hergel did pit. I'm not sure why though. Whatever. Audra Baranowska is coming into second. Audra has not won since Atlanta. A win could possibly help her out. It looks like Surratt will now take second as the 42 TJ Star will lead yet another lap. Actually, where is Jay Jefferson, actually. Is that open car again? Oh yeah, Jay's in the 16. I think Jay might be out of the race. Might not contend for the win again. Sadly. Oh, actually, I think I see him. He's gotta be around here somewhere. No, there's Jonathan Buford. Let's see, the 16. Yeah, the 16 is one of those drivers that were out of the race. I'm not sure if he can do anything about the wreck or not. Whoa, looks like some drivers got loose in corners, but they're still going and there's no caution. Did you just see did you see Jordan Carter just ride that rail? Man, that is absolutely cool. He deserves a no-scope trophy for pulling off an amazing stunt like that on the racetrack. It looks like Audra Baranowska's will now lead that lap. She did win at a track similar to this, which is Atlanta. In both Atlanta and Los Motor Speedway or Charlotte Motor Speedway. They are both 1.5-mile tracks. Oh, looks like we're coming on lap traffic. Audra Baranowska successfully gets around him. Gets around Nick Smith. But it looks like Stuart Gratton's going to get held up by him. However, Marty Johnson will now move his way up to third. Marty Johnson did win the Michigan race. I just dirt and thought John Gilbert won that one. It looks like we got some green flag pit stops happening here. Looks like Kamaka Jasmine will now take the lead. It looks like we got another lap. We got more lap traffic. Looks like both drivers did get around him successfully. Got these guys going down pit road. It looks like Stuart Gratton finally got around Marty Johnson, and that was probably because of the 7 here. Scott Custer stuck behind him. It looks like the leaders are coming down pit road this time. And Scott Custer will now take the lead. And looks like Nathan Sableton. It looks like the other leaders are coming down pit road now. Even John Andrews here. Looks like Christopher Alonso will stay out to take the lead. But for how long is the question. Now it looks like Kamaka Jackson will. It looks like Kamaka Jackson will be the leader once Hershey Oliver Alonso pits. And I'm 100% positive where Jay finished in the previous race. But I'm pretty sure that he finished. Let's see. Looks like Stuart Gratton will probably take the lead from Kamaka Jackson here. And looks like the 52 has pitted, and thus the 40 will be the leader. However, Kameka Jazz is not giving up just yet. Although he's coming up to lap traffic here. Oh, but he comes and blocks Sturgren instead. Well, Jay did improve. Well, I looked at the results, and Jay Jefferson did improve his finish just by 1 position. But I just hope one day he'll finally have some luck. I don't know why I don't know why my NR1003 copy doesn't like our good old friend Jay Jefferson. But I hope that I hope Jay will probably win a race one day. We can just only hope for right now. So Audra Baranowska's looks like he's right there in third. She could possibly take home the win, but she needs to maneuver around lap traffic, and maybe that might not happen. Stuart Grattan is still leading with 5 laps to go. Can he hold on to take the win? Stuart Grattan did win a race on my channel before, which was this year at the Texas race and the Inter 2002 series. We'll see if he'll add another win to his list. Looks like Scott Custer's in third now. And it looks like these guys will probably not have a shot to win. It'll just be up to Kameka Jason and Stuart Grattan. Kameka Jason has not had the best luck in this series. I mean, I saw him crash a couple of times, and see him have a few mediocre finishes before. But he did have a few good finishes in a few races. So he has that to be thankful for, and he also has this race to be thankful for, as he's actually this close to winning at this race. But he has to hold off Sir Grattan in order to do that. Audra Baranowska, she's all the way back there. I don't think they're gonna catch these two in time. Looks like Stuart Grattan is side by side with the 19 again. It just goes back and forth all over again. And it's getting crazy as they're coming to the white flag. Which one of these two will win the race? Or will they pit at the last second? You never know how much their fuel mileage is in total. It looks like Kameka Jason might take the lead here. I don't know. It looks like these two behind the 40 and the 19 won't be able to catch them. Kameka Jason coming onto the inside with Stuart Grattan. Looks like Kameka Jason will win the race, and it looks like he will. Kameka Jason wins the Lowe's 300. Congratulations to Kameka Jason in the 19. Kameka Jason gets his first win on this channel, and it comes here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. So anyway, here's the official race standings, so you can read where you finished and all that stuff up here. And once again, Jay Jefferson doesn't doesn't do all that well. Oh, and I'm. I definitely feel sorry for the guy. I most certainly would almost give up hope if I was him. That is definitely for sure. I think we'll be all like that. So anyway, I'm trying to see where the next race is, and it looks like look at this. Looks like the target. Looks like the next race is gonna be at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, which is gonna be definitely interesting for sure to see who's gonna win that one, as that's a super speedway, as super speedways are definitely entertaining. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.